Metro Police are searching for a suspect involved in a chase.
We're told at least one officer was hurt but not shot. The officer is expected to be okay. We are looking at now a press conference from IMPD.
Yeah, let's listen in to get more information on this.
Right now he's waiting. We got a certain protocol that goes into place. And so detectives are going to come to the scene. Right now we've got multiple crime scenes, looking for shell casings, looking for the suspect, looking for the suspect vehicle. So it's ongoing investigation right now.
What can you tell us about that suspect?
Right now, very little about the individual, more the vehicle. Very loud muffler on the vehicle, blue Chevy Cavalier.
And this was a result of a chase. Can you sort of set the scene for what initially happened? Was this a traffic stop and things picked up?
Right. The officer attempted to stop the vehicle for a traffic violation. Okay. Vehicle refused to stop, fled from the officer, high rate of speed, eventually firing shots back at the officer.
So how long did this chase last?
A couple minutes, at least 3 minutes or so, before the suspect vehicle started shooting at the officer.
Right.
When you say there's multiple crime scenes, where are some of those locations?
Multiple crime scenes, shell casings, all right, a little bit east of here. We got people calling in 911 saying that they saw the vehicle here, saw the vehicle there, so officers are going to those areas and attempting to set up some sort of perimeter. K9's out, we've got SWAT officers out also.
Is that what you're wanting people to do if they see this vehicle? Call 911?
Of course, by all means, yes. Anybody that might have seen anything, yes.
So now, do the officers have to stop pursuit once that car started shooting with an assault rifle at them?
The officer initially, he stopped. He's got rounds coming in at his car. Okay, so he did slow down and stop, trying to give a further description of direction of travel of the vehicle. And then other officers eventually come into the area. So.
And they were able to pick up on him?
Well, no, nobody's been able to see the vehicle yet. Okay, we're getting those from 911 callers.
Okay. And
can you just talk about his injuries? I know you said he was injured by glass.
He's got glass in his hand, and it's just multiple injuries here, just of shattered glass. So he's very, very fortunate not to be struck by any other rounds.
To his hands?
Just to one hand.
Okay.
And that's got to be as scary as for law enforcement, have somebody to shoot.
Oh, that's definitely scary for all of us.
Yeah.
Very definitely scary, especially to have rounds coming in at you. Traffic stops are there's nothing routine about them. You don't know who's in that car. You know who's intending to do harm to the officer. Most of the time, these traffic stops go on without a hitch. But every now and then, you get somebody that's doing something they're not supposed to be doing, and this kind of thing happens. So
the gunshots were only coming from the suspect's vehicle. I'm assuming the officer didn't have a chance to...
The officer did fire back at
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Safe to say multiple shots were fired.
At the officer's vehicle, yes.
You're looking at RTV6 breaking news, live coverage of a news conference by IMPD. We're learning more about a chase involving a blue Chevy Cavalier that police are looking for right now. And apparently, a suspect in that car was firing shots back at police officers.
That's right. What we do know about that car and what police need you to look out for is that blue Chevy that also has a very loud muffler. That might be the distinctive quality here that might help you help police.
We've also heard that 911 callers so far are helping police try to narrow down the search. This, of course, happening at Southeastern and Prospect, but police telling us there are multiple crime scenes they're looking into.
Yeah, that police officer that was hurt, there's some shattered glass in his hand, and this officer that we just heard speak live on our RTV6 coverage here said that officer's pretty fortunate. It could have been a much worse injury. So again, shattered glass in his hand, but right now they're looking for that suspect.